What's good, everyone, and welcome back to another Toki Toki Literature Club. Now, I'm trying to think of a perfect poem to make. This is tough. But, uh, sorry, I'm trying to think of this. Uh, uh, Here's the thing, though. These words are about the three girls, and I have to make ones that connect. So I gotta write something to connect them all. But this week was pretty weird, huh? I've been too focused on other stuff to do some uploads this week. I'm sorry for that. For one, at the beginning of the week, I was too focused on security breach that I just lost track of the date and time. What about this? Okay, her facial expression changed. So, is that kawaii? Let's see. Maybe analyst? Okay. So, she liked one of those words. Analyst. She liked kawaii. Let's see. How is it that writing a poem is hard? It's ridiculous. No. I want to pick something that fits Sayori. Maybe happiness? Okay, that worked, that worked. Let's try adventure. Okay. Valentine? Okay, I thought that was gonna work for Sayori. But 2 for 2. Okay. So um, um uh, unstable? Because if I remember correctly, Yuri is the one that's unstable to 3 because of all the stuff about the lore connected to her. That's gonna be good. We got 2 for 2 for all of them, so cheer. Pout. Okay. Tenacious? Okay. Friends. Why does this have to be so hard? Uh, um, Anger? It's the only word I can think of that can match any of them. Intellect? Intellectual? Yeah, that's a word to use. Okay. Now we got other words. Okay. Maybe anime? Yeah, she reacted to anime. She likes it, so... Heart? Okay. I'm thinking of using the word for. Okay. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. We get 15, so got... Oh man, this can be tough. Maybe Daydream? Because he seems like a daydreamer. Okay. Clumsy. No. I'm stuck in a... I'm stuck here. Oh my gosh. I want to pick something that's maybe Vertigo? Yeah, she seems like... No, I don't. I'm freaking guessing. Cute. Now we got 2 left. How do I do this? Sunset? Oh man, this is tough. A tone. Oh my gosh. Did it work? Hi again, Ray. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ray. I hope this isn't overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. He's already told me you didn't even want to join this club this year. And last year, too. Don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh, okay. Manga is literature. I mean, I can't disagree. It's a book. It sells well. I think there's some people that say that it's more connected to comics than actual books. I feel kind of targeted for that, to be honest. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ray always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Ray could become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. You know, that is a good choice. Pick a book for those that don't like reading the long stuff. Short, simple, and yet it can keep one's attention on the book. She's smart. Very smart when it comes to the subject of literature. Kudos. And we could, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She didn't pick out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read in your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening on what Sayori and saying with Monica. I'm probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate like this. That's a good point. In this case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. Hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of this event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is her usual self. There lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind into to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I opened my eyes to find Sayori face feeling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? And you get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica heard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Sorry, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I rubbed my fingers tips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, I really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started putting up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay enough. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. Buttons might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Me. Wow. I can't believe we actually went to this. That is the first time. No, not the first time. Because anime. Stuff they put on anime these days. Kinda makes me want to bash my head against the wall. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. I'm saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to make up for where. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay! Ray, I can't wait to read yours. Oh, dang. Yeah, same. Yeah, I wouldn't be enthusiastic about sharing a poem. I'm, not a big fan of that. Failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ended. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I'm sitting. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as they reach into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay. This is tough. I guess Sayori? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. My goodness. This is so good, Ray. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overacting. Not a good writer at all. Well, at least with a poem, you can actually choose a different one of the many formats of it. Though I think a haiku is a bit harder. Because you have to make a poem of a haiku that rhymes with a certain number of words in 3 sentences. Not good, IRL. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. I thank you. I'm trying to be even and distribute all the words, and that makes it extra special. Okay. So she liked it. Really happy that you wrote Run. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, right? Deep down, I'm not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold it to you then. Hey, now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you, too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want besides the last bit, and a bit of the middle, it works out really well. Sayori, just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. She's not wrong. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. My cousin's the best. Yeah. That's a bit random. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passed before more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading it through. So it's that bad. No! I just raised my voice. So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. Well, sorry, I brought a cup. If you ever hear the slurping sound, that's this cup. Something's wrong with it. Tastes funky. Anyway, that's an interesting thing to put. I don't think she's wrong. Because sometimes I go off topic when it comes to a certain task when it comes to literature. It's not due to a simple mistake. It's more of when I get too into it, I sometimes go off topic. So I can understand that. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Yeah, I can get that. Sometimes it's a force of habit that we can't help. No matter how much we want to break it. Anyway. Yeah, it's just a force of habit to do. Sometimes we notice it, sometimes we don't. And I don't know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In personal opinion. It's honestly a strange thing to happen. But anyway. There are so many different skills and techniques that can go into writing. Even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Ugh, it is. It's a nerve-wracking thing because you gotta make sure everything's perfect. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs give you valuable feedback. Oh, I hope so. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Now that got me curious. I'll leave it. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Here's a possibility, though. She could possibly be apologizing to all three. Hmm? Hmm? I mean, come on. It's a possibility. It's a possibility, and no one can possibly deny it. Oh, shoot. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd like to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny after all. Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Ah, cursive. Okay. It's been a while since I had to read this. Ghosts under the light. Okay. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Fading. It must be this one. The lost remaining the street light to love withstood the test of time. The loss yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, calm breathing, as of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I hicken, hick, flick. Man, been a while since I've read cursive. Really need to get back into that. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm guessing this is saying kicking back. No, I don't know. Actually, it's a beautiful handwriting, Sayori. I'm sorry to have terrible handwriting. I can't believe she's saying that. It's beautiful handwriting. If anyone even calls it bad, I would ask the person what's wrong with them, because their handwriting's beautiful. I mean, look at it. Did you not see it? People have to be crazy. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. So I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Oh, I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Not a bad thought process to go on. Not bad at all. He shows that she keeps in mind of everyone. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Brain. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. So she feels like a ghost? Understandable. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Is this a hint to the other game? I mean, the words seem to fit into it, but I don't know. That's a lot more solemn, playing it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, let's try Natsuki. Well, about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, chickens can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It rhymes, keeps a 3-word. It tries to keep a 3-word sentence. Interesting. It's not bad. I think I would see it from Dr. Seuss, I think, but not too bad. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all physical. Oh, physical. Soft. Soft. Sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even try taking my writing seriously. But isn't the point of a poem for people to be expressed, to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about that. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps brings out the feeling in the last time. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. One person left. Hi, Ray. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring it up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ray. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hate how I on my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe they're are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I read your poem. Are you sure you're not reading too much into it? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Curie. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I could tell she likes exploring the emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. It could take a while before I get comfortable doing things. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll help you find what you like the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. And what do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Let's see. Well, let's read it. What the heck? Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle produce? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, can't see. I feel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched in a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. And that's bad. If you call that bad, I'd like to see your writing of perfection. Because honestly, that was actually the best poem so far. I mean, what the heck? So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of my style. Has gotten pretty popular. Yeah, that kind of style got pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had kind of empathy, really. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, you'll never be able to make progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up for later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep putting your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Why did that sound like she was giving... Okay, not gonna think of it. Not gonna think of it. Don't think of it. Don't think of it, Ray. Don't think of it. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my medical or writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club, after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh boy. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk in one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Oh no. How can that be cute? Oh man, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. I already liked it. Ray did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, appreciate the offer, but I spent some time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I cross something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. I really like my poem too, you know. Oh shoot. Damn. I am in the middle of this. Can we leave? Can we leave? Can we leave? We're fricked. We're fricked. Oh no. Get me out of here. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, I hate awkward tensions like this. Oh, this is interesting. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. You're just jealous that Ray appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make anything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's okay. I was not gonna read that sentence. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like you guys fighting. Suddenly, both girls run towards me, as if just as I'm standing there. Right? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more efficient, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ray. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Oh my gosh, if I have to make a choice, I'm saving right here and ending the video. Avoiding them is not the only reason. Unnecessary limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand that, right, Ray? Well... How did I get myself into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. And we're done with today. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button, support the channel, support the content provided. And so on and so forth. Oh. I don't like this kind of... I don't like being put in the middle of this. Both in-game and in person. I hate being the middle guy. Especially when it's a topic about literature. Honestly, I pass anything involving literature with a B and above because of guessing. It sucks. It's the subject I'm terrible at, and it's somehow the one I'm the best at. What the frick? Just... Yeah, I'm just done here. And, sorry if the video is too long, but this stuff can, I don't want to cut anything out that would seem too important. If I take a long break, I would cut it out. But, yeah. Hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.